We are live at the lab, inside the lab on Figueroa. Rainy Monday night. Jordan Moore, John Jackson, and Andre DeGrasse. Check out this resume. NCAA champion in the 100 and 200. World championships, won the bronze medal. Third fastest man in the world. Andre, if I introduced you a year ago on this show, I would have called you JC Transfer Andre DeGrasse. Can you wrap your head around the year that you just had?
Oh, man, I have no clue what happened this year. Like, I couldn't believe it. I came into the season just wanting to win the NCAA championship, and to be able to end the season with a Pan Am, double Pan Am, and a World Championship bronze medal, it's unbelievable.
You know, explain the story a little bit because, you know, for those that don't know, you didn't know that you were as good a track athlete as you are. You know, take us through sort of how that happened and when you finally said, you know what, this is what I'm going to do with my life.
Yeah, I thought I was a basketball player before all this.
Right. Were you a good basketball player? Because I've heard you love basketball. Were you like a legit basketball player?
Yeah, for sure. I thought I could go Division I.
You were going to the NBA.
Play at USC.
Okay. Hey, we'll take it.
Yeah, so I started off with my friend. He told me to come out to the track meet and watch him compete. And I said, hey, I'm going to watch you run. And instead, I actually wanted to run against him. So I said, okay, I'm going to run against him. And then I end up running 10-9. And the coach see me and he's like, you got a talent to do this sport. So you should end up quitting basketball and going to track and field.
And you showed up in that track meet wearing what?
Oh, I was wearing shorts, no jersey, a T-shirt, borrowed spikes. It was crazy.
Yeah, okay, so then after that, of course, the coach had you run. And then how much was how much of a jump did you make to get better? Like when you first got out there?
I actually made a big jump. I couldn't believe it myself. You know, for 3 years in the sport, and every year I kept dropping times, taking the 10th off here, 10th off there, and then all of a sudden I ended up getting good in the 200 meters, and I'm taking off 10th here, and now I found myself Canadian record in the 200 meters, winning NCAAs, almost wind-aided, almost breaking the collegiate record. So it's just crazy.
Zach, whose banner was on before you, was shouting out everyone in the world. Who do you want to shout out, though, in terms of there had to be a lot of people that really helped you along the way because this was not your path, and then all of a sudden it became your path, and it's the path to stardom. I mean, it's the path that's going to define who you are probably.
Yeah, I got to shout out my coach, Tony Sharp, who seen me that day. When he found me and we were talking about that, how 3 years ago I couldn't believe how that has happened to me, and we were talking about it the other day. Like, can you believe that now you're third fastest in the world? It's like,
yeah, come on. You have to realize that. You have to realize that you were fast, though, right? Were you faster than everybody else?
No, I don't even realize it. I only realize it when people bring it up. I always forget sometimes.
I mean, you were growing up as kids. I assume you were just beating people in races, though, right? Like,
no, I was playing basketball. I was playing soccer.
It never even occurred to you that, I might be really fast.
Faster than everybody in the world. Oh, my gosh. Talk to me about the Pan Am Games, because I know that you had to go home to your native country to
That was a great experience, to win on home soil in front of my family and friends there. The whole crowd was just signing autographs, taking pictures with everyone after it was all over. I couldn't believe it, I was kind of nervous when I came home because I didn't know how I was going to handle all the pressure and all the media, and I got to do this, I got to do that. So it was like, I ended up managing it pretty well. So I was pretty happy with my performances.
I love the 100 meters because they're all like heavyweight boxers. They go one by one. Everyone's got their own gesture, their own signal. Everyone's got a look to them. You line up next to Usain Bolt, it's like line up next to Muhammad Ali. What is that like for a kid from Canada? All of a sudden, you're lining up next to, the fastest man ever.
Yeah, it's a great honor to race against Usain Bolt. I remember watching 2 years ago in Moscow in the World Championship and just seeing him win the World Championship, and now I'm in the same race as him, the same category as him. It's like, wow, I can't believe I had the type of ability to be able to compete against Usain Bolt. That's a true honor.
And he said something to you after your race, didn't he?
Yeah, he said, congratulations, I'm proud of you. He's only 20 years old, and to be able to come out here and compete with, the big dogs, these guys, Usain Bolt, Justin Gatlin, Tyson Gay, Asafa Powell, it's just like, wow, that's great.
All right, I got the toughest question of the night. You're the third fastest man in the world, all right? Every sponsorship company has to be after you right now. How do you turn down the money to come back to USC? What was the motivation?
USC is just an amazing school. It's just I love USC. You know, I wasn't ready to give this all up. I've only been here for a year. You know, I wanted to experience the whole college atmosphere. You know, being here. So I was like, I wasn't ready to go professional yet. And I talked to my coaches and family about it, and I said, let's just wait it out to the Olympics next year and let me just finish and get my degree, because I felt like my degree was the most important thing.
Awesome.
It's going to be a big summer. Rio 2016 coming up. Well, you know, what's the key in getting ready for it so that a year from now we're introducing you in a whole new way?
Yeah, I just got to work harder. I feel like if I work harder this year, anything's possible. You know, I can go out there, maybe win an Olympic championship, take down both. So that's the goal.
Well, we take serious pride in our Olympians here at USC. So everyone will be watching you, Andre DeGrasse. What an incredible story, and thank you for joining us tonight. Get ready for your next big game. Let Ralph's help make game time a little easier. Place your order today for ready-made party platters at your neighborhood Ralph's Deli or Ralphs.com/order online. That is Andre DeGrasse. You should watch. Get out to the track this spring. Really something special to see here at USC. We will be back on Trojans Live with Jordan Moore and John Jackson coming up after this.